Hi everyone, we are from Group 9. We are going to talk about fintechs. My name is Choong my true note 262-186. Firstly, what is fintechs? Fintech is the phrase that combines the term financial technology and financial innovation. Fintech refers to new technology that aim to improve the delivery and usage of financial service. In basics, Fintech help people in managing their financial procedure. Fintechs nowadays refer to a range of financial transactions that may be complete without the help of a human, such as money transfer, check depositing with a smartphone, applying for credit without visiting a bank, acquiring cash for a company startup, or monitoring assets. According to PEEI 2017, Fintech Adoption Index, 33.3% of customers utilize at least two Fintech services, and these customers are going increasingly away of Fintechs as a part of their life. So what is the importance of Fintechs to entrepreneur and business? Business are positive impact by the onset of Fintechs. They have auction quickness and can potentially expand. From setting up to grow has become effortless through fintechs in business. Fintech is visual on business because it is cost effective. It is cheap and useful. Fintech is frequently cheaper due to increased competition among fintech service providers. For example, payment gateway providers like PayPal offer varying transaction discount. Second, Fintech is secure. The high-level security system in place make Fintech safer and more secure. This safeguard and other make Fintech transactions safer than traditional transactions. Third, it is easily accessed. Due to internet like Wi-Fi or 4G, people can now access financial service from virtually anywhere. Fourth, it has the potential to improve sales. Customers from all over the world can access it online because it is accessible from anywhere. The company can accept orders from all over the world. In combination, some customers prefer particular payment method, so making them available becomes critical. Finally, it helps companies grow. Fintech growth and enabling services are important in business. A wide range of funding options and the ability to obtain financial are available to micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises. So, custom financial technology products and services enable this. So, how Fintech changed the behavior of banking consumers? In the banking industry, there have been several significant technology advancements. First and foremost, there are online money transactions. Since every bank application gives this money transferring capability to customers, anyone who has an account balance can transfer money from one bank to another in only a few seconds. Second, consumers can make a deposit using an e-check. E-checks are become increasingly popular as they allow one to deposit a check in the name of another using internet. It saves a significant amount of time. Third, consumers can apply for credit online. A personal loan or a specific loan can be applied for online by any eligible applicant with only a few details and paperwork. So it makes banking fusion more convenient and easy to use. Fourth, customers can undertake portfolio management online. There are services available on the internet and that can aid an investor in managing their portfolio through bank application without assistance of third party. So last, customers can make inquiry through online. So consumers can obtain any information about their account, such as balance inquiry, without having a long queue in the bank. So that's all for me. Thank you.
A very good day to doctor. My name is San and my matrix number is 263301. Today I'm going to talk about the advantage of Fintech. The first advantage of Fintech is improve the customer service and increase the revenue. That is because the Fintech company has offered extremely particular service to the customer which will improve the customer service, and the automation service do not involve human. Therefore, the Fintech can provide a high quality of specialization which will save the cost for the company and increase the revenue indirectly. And the second advantage of Fintech is greater convenience. Financial technology has been used into the Fintech such as blockchain, artificial intelligence, IoT, and machine learning and more, which can bring a lot of benefit to those convenient in long term by provide a greater convenience. And Fintech has simplified the finance process and businesses to their customer. The customer just only need to move their fingertip, and then they can enjoy those service provided from the Fintech. And the third advantage of Fintech is reduce the cost. There are no costs such as salary, rent, and advertising for Fintech compared with the traditional way. And the Fintech also can help to calculate the lending risk more accurately compared with the traditional way. And the last advantage of Fintech is more rapid rate of approval. Those processes such as apply the deposit, apply the saving account, and more have been simplified and become easier. The customer also can request the digital borrowing through online and get the application approval in the same day. Next, I'm going to talk about the disadvantage of Fintech. The first disadvantage of Fintech is security problem. People often rely on using or managing digital compared with before. However, the software application does not have the proof that it has security modules and it is efficient. For example, the big and reputable company like national credit bureaus and leading forex broker also facing the risk of leaking the personal privacy of the customer. And the next disadvantage of Fintech is imbalance in the global. That is because that the customer will be required have broadband internet data, and smartphone and other to enjoy the Fintech service. However, there are some countries does not have the strong and stable internet, and some citizens does not have the extra money to purchase the smartphone. And the next disadvantage of Fintech is money laundering risk. Fintech will control the banks rely on using the cryptocurrency to carry out the financial transaction, and these cryptocurrency are important part of Fintech system, and they are legally regulated by any set of standard and regulation. And the last disadvantage of Fintech is some characteristics are put away behind. The possibility of requirement for human work will drop dramatically as machine learning and robotic grow up. This will cause the humans does not interest about that. That's the trend. Less people needed to implement financial service result from the presence of the Fintech. And now I'm going to talk about what are the action or strategy taken by the Bank Negara Malaysia regarding Fintech. The first action taken by the Bank Negara Malaysia regarding Fintech is prepare a regulatory framework which called Financial Technology Regulatory Sandbox Framework for implementation of Fintech, and the system is used to review and modifying the regulatory requirement of process might inevitably affect the innovation. And the second action taken by the Bank Negara Malaysia is collaboration with Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation to strengthen the growth of Fintech ecosystem by organizing the Fintech Booster Program in August 2020. And the third action taken by the Bank Negara Malaysia is organizing its own leading Fintech event which called My Fintech Week 2020. And that's all from me. Thank you, Doctor.
Good day to everyone. My name is Lim Sin Chi, normal metric 2 sec 1216. Now I will continue to present about the International Fintech Company. The International Fintech Company that our group chose is right. And Stripe is an Irish American financial service and software services company with 2 headquarters located in United States and Ireland. Stripe was publicly launched in September 2011. Stripe is mainly an online payment platform created by Irish entrepreneur brothers Patrick and John Collisions. Stripe enables business to transmit and receive payment through the internet, and in March 2013, Stripe acquired TEOH, which is a conversation and task management application. And in December 2020, Stripe announced plans to grow across Southeast Asia, including China, India, and Japan. Nowadays, Stripe is now the preferred payments provider for some of world's top companies, including Amazon, Shopify, and Uber. And the company recently announced a new product, Stripe Identity, which is a self-service tool. And Stripe also provides a variety of applications. And the first application is Radar, which is an anti-fraud application that can prevent fraudulent transactions by using machine learning. Besides, Radar will no longer block legitimate customers. Through Radar, businesses can also get protection that adapts to them. And Stripe also expanded its services to include a billing service for online businesses. Billings allow businesses to manage subscription revenue and invoices. Billing also supports any billing model such as coupons, free trial, promotion, add-on, and built-in hourly services. And billing also enables businesses to earn extra revenue and help businesses in optimizing operation. And the next is Atlas. It is a platform to assist startups in registering as businesses in the United States. Atlas enables users to launch their businesses anywhere by eliminating time-consuming paperwork and complicated laws and taxes. Atlas is also a well-liked application that joined by thousands of entrepreneurs from over 140 countries. In addition to the application, Stripe also provides businesses with a payments platform that makes it simple to transfer funds, which is payment. Payment can be used to accept payment for any businesses, including e-commerce stores, subscription businesses, platforms, and also marketplace. And besides, payment also assists businesses in maximizing its revenue. Furthermore, Stripe also launched Connect, which allows business to integrate payment into its software platform or marketplace. Businesses can drive its revenue growth by adopting Connect, and through Connect, businesses can expand internationally. Users can also use Connect to contact more customers through a single global platform. And the last is Terminal, which is a point of sale service. Terminal provides physical credit card reader designed to work with Stripe, and Terminal also can help businesses to set up its own in-person checkout and receive payment in the physical world. Now I will continue with rules and regulations that apply to Stripe. Stripe is committed to ensuring that no one is harassed or discriminated against because of their gender identities, sexual orientation, ethnicities, races, education backgrounds, and also national origins. They have various rules and regulations for participants when participating in the Stripe project. And the first, participants must be kind and polite to one another. They must always accept other people's different opinions and experiences. Participants must also recognize that everyone has different viewpoints and it is advisable to avoid some sensitive topics. Second, participants are prohibited from harassing one another. During participating in Stripe program, participants' inappropriate actions include the use of sexualized words or pictures, and unwanted sexual attention are prohibited. In addition, it is also against the rules and regulations to publish other people's private information. And third, participants must have the courage to speak up. Stripe urges participants to notify Stripe personnel properly if someone makes them uncomfortable, or if they see someone being harassed, or if they notice a potentially dangerous situation. According to rules and regulations of Stripe, project maintainers are accountable for implementing appropriate and equitable corrective action when unacceptable behavior occurs. Besides, project maintainers have the authority to delete, edit, or reject comments, codes, issues, and other contributions that are inconsistent with the rules and regulations. Project maintainers can also prohibit any contributor from making any contribution that they consider improper or damaging, either temporarily or permanently. That's all from me. Now I will pass to the next member. Thank you.
My name is Jenny, metric number is 262280, and I am going to present on Malaysian Fintech company. JHL System Berhad is a Malaysian Fintech company that was founded in 1994. With more than 20 years of experience in the e-payment industry, the company have earned a strong reputation for transforming the ASEAN payment market. Currently, JHL operates as a payment service provider in 6 countries. Next is the product and services offered by JHL System Berhad. JHL product and services is labeled into 3 types. And the first one is transaction payment acquisition. Under this category, there is card payment. This service allows users to pay for goods and services using debit and credit card. Card It is a new solution from JHL that allows cardholders to use their credit cards to pay for non-card acceptance payees. Customers may use their credit card limit to pay for goods and services that usually does not take credit cards. Next is mobile payment. JHL mobile payment component accept payment from major local and cross-border e-wallets such as Boost, GrabPay, Alipay, and more. Following is the Internet Payment Solution. JHL e-commerce payment gateway eJHL provide access to over 100 channels throughout Southeast Asia with a secure internet payment gateway that is capable in supporting both card and non-card payment channels. Mobile Reload and Bill Payment Services is powered by ePay that supported all payment methods through the app, allowing customers to pay their bills and top up their mobile devices with a safe and user-friendly mobile platform. Last one is financial or non-financial supermarket. This product and services known as Grow is the latest addition to JHL value-added offerings. It will be a financial supermarket with specially constructed financial and non-financial product and services targeted at micro and small businesses that lack the access to established suppliers. The second type of product and services is shared services. JHL provides payment acceptance devices such as Android Smart all-in-one point-of-sale terminals and other payment acceptance devices that could perform numerous electronic payments. And these devices and payment applications are available for purchase, leasing, and rental. The third type of product and services is solution services. JHL offered customized payment solution to meet the specific business need of each client, such as integrated payment solution, loyalty point capture solution, bank or merchant specific application, and more. Next slide, we will look at the rules and regulations that apply to JHL System Berhad. The first rule is regarding the standards of business conduct and ethics. This rule requires directors and employees of JHL to have competence, integrity, respect, fairness, and transparency. The second rule is compliance with laws. For the JHL group to function, it must follow all relevant laws. Every JHL director and employees must follow all the laws, not just their text, but their spirit as well. The third one is reject corrupt practice. The corporate officers and employees of JHL are forbidden from engaging to corrupt behavior, which includes accepting and giving bribes. Following is combat financial crime. The JHL Group pledged to keep its operation and activities free of financial crime, including money laundering, bribery, corruption, and funding terrorism. Next is misuse of position. Directors or employees are not allowed to utilize the JHL Group names and facility for personal gain in any way. It is against the law to use one position to gain an advantage in business dealings. The next rule is maintaining confidentiality. Every member in the JHL Group is responsible to keep any information they receive confidential unless disclosure is required by law. Moving on is misuse of information and insider trading. Directors and employees are forbidden from influencing any third party in any transaction or distributing price-sensitive information for their own profit. JHL also enforces anti-harassment and anti-discrimination rules within the workplace to prevent violating any human rights. Last rule is the integrity of record and transaction. Directors and employees are forbidden from making entries in any JHL Group account, record, or document that disguise the actual nature of the transaction.
Good day everyone, my name is SHING, metric number 2622. I would like to present about the future of fintech globally. Fintech plays an important role in the financial industry. Fintech developed the delivery of financial service to assist the companies, consumers, business owners, and others in managing financial operation better. Fintech in the future predict will enter new consumer markets, and Fintech enables the financial service provider to explore new markets and allow consumers to access the service in any area. Fintech may face more competitors to entry in this industry as the technology has flourished. Fintech also predict more advancement in technology and creating more product and service to make the money management become more accessible and more effective. Next, I would like to share the future of Fintech in Malaysia. Fintech in Malaysia aspect will be entry to Islamic finance. Most of the citizens of Malaysia are Muslim, and they require a form of fintech which can be compatible with their religious belief. Fintech predict emphasis the diversifying its investment in other markets, where opportunity for collaboration or cross-selling of product and service are made available. In the future, predict that fintech industry in Malaysia can be growing at an impressive rate in the future. In conclusion, here is the reason of fintech matters to entrepreneurs and the business world in general. So fintech is crucial in business since it is cost-effective, secure, easily accessed, potential to improve sales, and helps the company to grow. Therefore, fintech changes the behavior of banking consumer by online money transaction, deposit using the check, let customer to apply for credit online, and so on. The advantage of the fintech in general is fintech can bring a lot of benefit, such as improved customer service and increased revenue, greater convenience, reduced cost, and faster rate of approval to the financial industry and customer. However, the disadvantage of fintech in general include security problem. It can cause an imbalance in global money laundering risk and others. So fintech can create some opportunity to someone. However, some is denied changing will be ignored by the market. So the action or the strategy taken by BNM regarding the fintech is prepare a regulatory framework, which is called the Financial Technology Regulatory Sandbox Framework Fintech, and took the actions such as collaboration with the Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation (MDEC) and organizing event with the name of MyFW 2022 to strengthen the growth of fintech ecosystem in Malaysia. So the international fintech company is more concentrated on strip. So the product and service of strip provide business with a variety of service such as the payment processing, corporate finance, and more. So the rules and regulations applied in Fintech International is to ensure that no one is harassed or discriminated and ensure that they are having a good time participating in street project. However, the Malaysia fintech company is more concentrated on GHL system Berhad. So the product and service offered by the GHL system Berhad are card payment, mobile payment, internet payment solution, and more. So the rules and the regulation applied to GHL system are standards of business conduct and ethics. So compliance with laws and so on. So the future of fintech globally is developing and has greatly impact how we do the business, bringing in more advancement in technology and creating new product and service to make money management more accessible and more effective. So in the future, fintech may face the barrier to entry in this industry has been lower as the technology has flourished, so the competitor will be increased also. So however, in the future of fintech in Malaysia would be an entry to Islamic finance because most of the citizens of Malaysia are Muslim and they require a form of fintech that can be compatible with their religious belief. So Fintech predict an emphasis on diversifying its investment in other markets where the opportunity for collaboration or cross-selling of product and service. So and predict that fintech industry in Malaysia could be growing at an impressive rate in the future.